Hi guys, welcome back. Hi Eric. So today it is 9 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday, March 21st, I think. And we are leaving my house to travel on a long and arduous journey to St. Louis for TRANSWORLD.
St. Louis!
Oh shit. So, we wait all year for this shit. And here we go. So, I didn't sleep much last night because I was excited.
Justin, you're in for a ride. I am wired. I had coffee and I took my crazy pill this morning.
Okay, great. Here we go, guys.
So what's up, people? We're on our way to TRANSWORLD. This will be my second year and I'm stoked. I can't wait to get there. I've been watching all the teasers on Facebook, and right now it looks like the show's gonna be a lot bigger than last year, so that's pretty exciting. So Justin and I were just having a conversation and we were talking about Moshpit. So about 3 or 4 years ago, I went to Mayhem Fest, and they have 3 small stages. So I thought, you know, I could still be in the middle of the mosh pit and be a badass, but you know, we're watching a band. I don't know if any of you heard about them. They're called Texas Hippie Collation. Pretty good band, check them out. So we're watching them, and Mushroom Head was next on stage. So we're up front, we're all ready to watch Mushroom Head. I'm pumped up. Well, as soon as everybody saw Mushroom Head, everybody swarmed. I mean, if any of you have seen Slipknot's video for Left Behind, it was like that, where everybody just swarmed into one location. So I'm standing there and I'm freaking out and looking around. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna get bum rushed. So you got all these guys coming over, no shirts on, all sweaty, putting their arms up, yeah, and you're just smelling the must, and I felt like I was in a pig pen or something. So I'm standing there, and when you go to these big concerts and you're in a mosh pit, unless they're separate mosh pits, it is one huge pit of like 400 or 500 people. So you're standing with your arms at your side, and they move left, right, up, down. You got to move with them. Well, I think I had a hat on, and my hat fell in the crowd. So I'm bending down to get it, and I'm getting pushed around like a little rag doll. So my buddy who went with me is bigger than me. Now, I'm kind of a big boy. This guy was bigger than me. He's like, take my hand. And he pretty much drugged me to the back. So there's my mosh pit story. My second story is I got my phone picked in my pocket. We were watching Body Count. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of them. Ice-T, Body Count. Check them out. But anyways, so another thing is we were standing there in the little mosh. If you don't want your phone stolen around a lot of people, do not take it out and show people you got your phone. Because I put it back in my pocket. Next thing I know, my phone is stolen. So I'm frantically looking around. I'm like, oh shit, I can't take no pictures. I lost my phone. I'm like, what else is gonna happen? So to make a long story short, luckily, within a day or two, I got my phone back. So there's my concert story. All right, Justin.
Yeah, so I have one also. That's hilarious that you mentioned. Hold on, I gotta get over. It's hilarious that you talked about how like the whole crowd moved. So I went a few years ago. It was actually the last time that Marilyn Manson and Rob Zombie played with each other, because on that tour they had like this huge fight, and they actually ended it one show after us, which was in Detroit. There's a bunch of videos online and stuff of them all like arguing on stage, where like Marilyn Manson was on first, and at the end of his set, he said like, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna kick Rob Zombie's ass. And then Rob Zombie like walks out and he's playing a song and all this stuff, and he like walks out and has this giant rant about like, does this ass look like it's been kicked? And he starts calling Marilyn Manson Brian and all this stuff, and that because that's his actual name. But they're playing a song, and he keeps walking up to his band members who are ex-band members of Marilyn Manson, and they keep screaming in the microphone, "Fuck Marilyn Manson!" It's fucking hilarious. It's on YouTube. You gotta watch it. But hold on, I gotta pay this toll. So, when I went and watched him, Marilyn Manson was up first, and this was my first time in like a true mosh pit. So, what's going on? You too. So pretty much, up until that point, I had never been at a concert that had a pit, like where there's no chairs, you're just standing up in a crowd of people. I had went and I saw like Kiss, and I saw all kinds of other like 80s bands and stuff, but I'd never been to like this kind of a concert, so I was like pretty fucking pumped. And I went with my friend Danny, and I went with my dad and my mom, and I think that was all of us. And we went, and it was awesome. I didn't know what would like happen in the pit. I was all fucking pumped. And Marilyn Manson at the show, he does this like intro thing where he's got like a curtain around his whole stage, and he plays,
and he has lots of boobies on stage.
Yeah, he plays the intro music from Suspiria. It's this old scary movie about a bunch of witches and shit. And then like the curtain dropped and he jumped right into like this heavy ass song, and right when he jumps in that song, the whole fucking crowd in this pit just ran forward toward the stage, and it was crazy. Like all like we just got all like split up, and we ended like the crowd just closed in and was like moving as like one unit. I couldn't walk. I got like lifted up off the ground, and like wherever they wanted to fucking move, that's where I was going. It was
Sounds
hilarious.
like the pit I was in.
It was hilarious. And then after he played and stuff, Rob Zombie was on next, and that's when like I think I moshed for the first time during like The Beautiful People or something, and then Rob Zombie was on there, and I was like, fuck this, I'm moshing all night long. So I was in a pit, like that. Everyone I was around was like old school rockers, so it's not like these new kids who just want to like hit people and fucking fight. It was people who know like the rules of a mosh pit. Like you're not there to hurt anyone, you're there to like extreme dance, but you're not trying to fucking like punch a person. So there was a kid, and when I say a kid, he was like 18, and he was on the outskirts of our mosh pit, and he was trying to like fight everyone in the mosh pit. He's like fucking throwing punches, and he's in an army jacket, he's got this nasty hair and shit, like this, like a skater and shit, ugly kid. And like he's trying to like fucking push everyone, and like he's swinging his arms, and like the whole pit just grabbed his ass and just pulled him in the pit, and everyone's fucking just knocking him and all kinds of stuff. He got fucked up pretty bad because he was acting like an asshole. But I don't know, that was an awesome fucking night. It was an awesome concert, and we watch Rob Zombie pretty much every time he's in town. He had his haunted house here for like 2 years, and every night at the opening night of his haunt, he would go and have a concert, and we went each year. The first year we went was kind of funny because John from Statesville was actually there, and I was like, hey, holy shit. I was like, hey John, what's up, man? And we kind of talked and stuff. That was pretty cool. But yeah, that was an awesome experience for a few years, was like having, because he puts on like a whole show. So like usually if you watch a band at like a smaller place, they won't have like everything, but he brought like all his lights, all his stuff, pretty much everything except like his pyro, just because he couldn't have it because like the roof wasn't high enough. But
the roof is on fire.
And then like right after his show, you got to walk upstairs and there was like a bunch of haunted houses that were all based off of his movies, and they were like the dirtiest haunted houses I've ever seen. I mean, they put hoochie like to shame. But yeah, so that's my Rob Zombie rock concert story. So
for those of you who didn't know, speaking of Rob Zombie, since I'm sure some of you will watch this before it comes out, Rob Zombie is making a sequel to Devil's Rejects.
I'm excited.
And it is called, I can't remember, 3 Devils from Hell or something. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Another movie I'm stoked about is coming up on Halloween. I'm ready to see what they do with the new Halloween when it comes out. One part that makes me stoked is I've always liked Jamie Lee Curtis. She made that movie, and with her in it, hopefully it'll be just like the old ones. I mean, I love all the Halloween movies, you know, even the Rob Zombie ones. Halloween is just my thing for movies, so I hope this doesn't disappoint. So back, I got another concert story. I don't know how many of you that are gonna watch this are from the Northwest Indiana area or the Illinois area, but Tinley Park has an outdoor concert, and gosh, every year they change the name. I can't think of what it is now, but anyways, I used to go to Ozfest back in the day, and I think I was, oh God, that was back in the early 2000s, so we're there, and it wasn't raining or nothing, but on the lawn, there's an actual hill. The lawn goes in a hill down to the concrete where you can walk between the lawn seats and the stairs. So people started body surfing on this lawn, and there were so many people body surfing on the lawn that the lawn turned to mud without rain or anything. So I turn around, and here's this drunk guy with this beer in his hand, and he's like, "Bombs away!" So he dives, and he's going full blast. Well, at the end of this, where the like mud area is a pole, because there's a railing. So this guy goes full blast down this mud. He hits the pole. His shoulder hits it. He swings around, lands on the concrete, gets up. Not an inch of his beard was gone. That dude saved his beer. So what does he do? He climbs back up. He's like, "Bombs away, take 2." And he slides back down. He slams into the post. This time he hit his head, and he got up, and his nose was just all bloody. And I mean, people just get nuts and crazy. There's what we call grass wars, and if you were behind somebody and you found an empty cup, you would pull the grass up on the lawn, put it in a cup, and you would actually heave it into the seats. And the people in the seats would start throwing back at you. So I don't remember what band was on stage, but there was a band on stage, and they just completely stopped in the middle of their set. And they're telling everybody, "You're all fucking assholes. You're not paying attention to me. I'm gonna fucking get off this stage." So the whole crowd just busted up. "Get off the stage! Get off the stage!" I mean, I guess a lot of it is crazy ass drunks. So yeah, there's another interesting concert story. But we're gonna enjoy this cruise, and we'll be back. Well, I'm back. This time, I'm gonna show you our journey. We are on or in Illinois, and if you look up, whoa, look at that, St. Louis, baby!
On our way.
We are on our way. Just give you a little glimpse of what life is like in the Northwest.
The beautiful landscape.
Beautiful landscape. We have no mountains, not many hills, a lot of trucks, a lot of FedEx. Whoa!
Turbo on Sirius XM.
St. Louis! All right, we'll be back. What's up, people? So we're back. We made a little stop at Taco Bell. We're a little hungry, so yeah, we're gonna eat some lunch, and then we're gonna have a farting contest in the car. So yeah. Anyways, we'll be back. I made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. Here I go again. Here I go again. So I keep searching for an answer. Never seem to find what I'm looking for.
Are you ready?
Oh, Lord, I pray you give me strength to carry on. 'Cause I know what I need. To walk along the lonely street of dreams. Here I go again on my own. Going down the only road I'll ever know. Like a drifter I was born to walk alone. And I've made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. Call it a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no spirit because I'm easy come, easy go. Little high, little low, near me where the wind blows. I see a little silhouette
Take
of
exit
a
2C toward
gotta
Emerald
moose,
King
gotta
Bridge.
moose, where you do the fandango.
Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me.
Galileo, Galileo. And if we go, I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his stripes from his monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go?
Bismillah, no, we will not let you go.
Let him go!
We will not let you go.
Let him go!
We will not let you go.
Let me go!
We'll not let you go.
Let me go!
We'll not let you go.
Let me go!
No, 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 no.
Mamma mia, mamma mia.
Mamma mia, let me go.
Beelzebub has a devil on the side for me. For me.
Are you ready?
For me. So you think you can stop me and spin my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby.
Woo! St. Louis!
In half a mile, keep right onto North 3rd Street toward Broadway.
Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. really matters to me.
And there's the convention center.
Anyway the wind blows.
Keep right onto North 3rd.
Alright guys, so we have parked so far, everything's been flawless. Let's make sure everything stays like that. So we've got a little less than an hour before registration closes, so we got to hustle.
Being here sooner, but
It's alright, Eric, we forgive you. Yeah, so I'll tell you that story in a minute, but we got to hustle across the street. We're going to register, so that's out of the way, and tomorrow we can be on the show floor bright and early, because I am the king of the show floor. And then we're gonna run back over here, get our shit, and how do we get back? We're gonna figure this out. All right, so we walked out on a different part of the street than what we drove in on, so we're not really sure where we are, but we have a strategy. Just follow the people in the haunted house hoodies. We figure they're probably heading where we need to go. So,
or ask nice people.
yeah, or ask nice people. But at the same time, usually when I'm on a trip in a strange town and someone asks me a question, I tell them, but I have no idea what I'm talking about. I was at Indiana Beach once, and me and my friend were crossing the street, and we had never been there. And this lady like stops and goes, "Hey, where's Walmart?" And we go, "It's right over that way. Hit a right on Waterbird Street." And she just started driving. We're like, "Good luck." So anyway, we're on our way now. Our idea worked. Look, Halloween, Halloween. I'm gonna give out my candy. Here we go. All right, guys. So we're here. We're all checked in, and we're just kind of walking around looking at stuff. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say. This is new. Looks like they've got a little little bar area. Looks like that's some coffee in the morning. You got some beer out here. I think they know something about haunters, maybe that they like to drink. So, yeah, kind of cool. So the first thing I noticed is that, well, number one, there's a long ass line of people here registering, even though like registration technically closes in like an hour or something. Actually, probably less, because we got here at 4 and I think it closes at 5. But first thing I noticed after was that they went back from the white badges to the green ones that I have 1,000 of then, but they did change those annoying bags that I have 1.5 million of from green to orange. So now these little orange bags, probably because they're not sponsored by Froggy's Fog, they're sponsored by Ken Adone and Escape Room International. So yeah, insurance and escape rooms. Anyway, we're heading back to the car to grab our shit, then we'll go up to the hotel, kind of put our shit away, and then we're gonna find out kind of what we can do here tonight, see who's around, see if there's anybody we know. So yeah. All right, guys, so recap. So I thought I left my camera in the car, which is why I didn't have it and why I didn't vlog when we went to eat. But we went to eat at this place called Under and Over. It's like a block down from the hotel, so we were able to just walk down. Yeah, I have one. We're staying in the same hotel that we stayed in last year. I'll be right back. Alright, anyway, so we ate at Under and Over. It was pretty good. Not amazing food. It's just kind of, it was pretty good for like pub food. Lots of burgers, stuff like that. I didn't enjoy the beer. I love a stout. I think a Guinness is like the best beer, and they didn't have that, but they had some. I don't know what the name of it was, but it was a chocolate and a peanut butter stout, and it was gross. It was really bitter. I didn't like it. So anyway, we're heading out to a cookie place right now that apparently is pretty good. So anyway, Eric, what were we about to say?
I had light beer, too gingery. Nah, did not like that one.
Yeah, he didn't like his either. But yeah, I mean, the food was good. The fries were pretty good. But anyway, so we are heading out. I don't even know where this place is, so we're gonna have to look it up here. Here we go. All right, so apparently it's right up the street from the haunted house, from the hotel. Here's the over and under. Our hotel's right back here. So literally, like, it smells really good again. I don't think it was that place that smelled so good. Something around here smells really good, like awesome, like
Should have let our nose take us to that.
grilled food. I don't know what it is, but it smells
Probably
really good.
the place right here that you wanted to check out.
Yeah, probably mango. It looks fancy in there, but anyway, we're heading to the cookie place now. We're just kind of like looking for shit to do because we're here early. There's nothing happening yet. I'm not a huge party guy, so I'm actually like kind of awkward. Like when I meet new people, I'm like, "So, how's the weather?" I'm bad at
How's
talking.
your mom today?
Which is weird because like I talk to the vlog all the time, so you would never guess that. So if you see me, please talk. I'm friendly, I promise, and I'll talk about anything. I'm just real bad at starting a conversation. So anyway, it's kind of cold. I want to put my hood up, and yeah, so I'm gonna put the camera away. I'm not jaywalking. I swear, this is not me admitting a crime. All right, so we made it to Insomnia Cookies.
Oh, you're not going
Oh,
over here.
I was on the wrong fucking side. Here we go. Hunters. So, we're gonna jaywalk again. Trying to get killed. But, we just left the place. I got a chocolate chunk, an oatmeal raisin, and then a M&M cookie for Lorraine because I love her. But we're heading back to the hotel now. We're gonna try these cookies that they have for like $6. You can get a couple of cookies and a thing of milk. Right here, you can see milk. So it's kind of cool. I wish they had more places like this. It's nice.
Everybody
Kind of,
good. Milk. Everybody good.
Wholesome fun. So yeah, heading back now. All right, guys. That's gonna be it for the day. We're in the room for the night. So it's been a long day, long drive. Good food. We're here on time. We got everything done that we wanted to. Tomorrow we start the trade show early. We got classes. We got everything happening tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be a big day. Lots of stuff happening. Make sure you watch tomorrow. It's going to be great. Anyway, it's going to be it for the day. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm Justin Hill tuning out, and you stay scary. Ow!
Bang, 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 bang! Vamonos, vamonos! Bang, bang, bang! Vamonos, vamonos!
Thank you guys very much.